Third man in the ring, scheduled for 12, WBO Lightweight Championship. I'm the Colonel Bob Sheridan, along with Larry Merchant and Christina Poncher is with us. And hope wherever you're watching around the world, you're going to enjoy this one. Here we go, round one, 135-pound championship of the world.
First jab by Crawford.
Wearing the colors of the Cuban flag. Crawford's jab has caught Gamboa off balance as Gamboa was getting ready to load up a shot.
Crawford from outside.
Outside, this is the kitchen for Terence Crawford. He could stay out here all night and outbox him with that height and reach advantage.
And he's plenty content doing so. He spoke about that during the week. If I need to make sure I use my reach, my jab, and take advantage of my size, and I'm perfectly comfortable fighting around the outside.
2 minutes gone in round one. Not much has landed. Not much difference between the two fighters so far. If I had to guess, I'd say that Crawford has landed more blows than has Gamboa. But as Larry said, and I expect soon he's going to have to take some risks.
Crawford so calm all week long, such a calm demeanor, and I don't think this crowd will get to him in that sense. I think he'll be very under control all night long, doing exactly what he needs to do.
Good right hand on the inside by Crawford.
That's Yuriorkis Gamboa, ranked 6th in the WBO. And here we go in round number 2. See if anything changes. There's the jab immediately in the face of Gamboa. But at this distance, Crawford can outbox him all night like this. Gamboa is trying to take some shots to come on the inside.
Yeah, he's trying to use some smart aggression. Go in and out, use his quickness.
It's a light left hook upstairs that time. Does Gamboa.
His team speaking somewhat candidly, but it was a little tough for him making 135 this time around, Colonel.
Yeah, talked that Bob Arum talked about him wanting to go, or at least the promoter wanting him to go to 140. But all of that's academic right now. And a little rough on the inside there. And Gino says no. Gamboa gives him the bow. Shot landed by Gamboa. CenturyLink Center, Omaha, Nebraska. Lightweight championship of the world, WBO version on the line. Both of these guys 23-0. Both have 16 knockouts. Gamboa looks like he's going to put the metal to the pedal in this round.
I think he came out of the last round feeling good about himself, that maybe he found the formula to deal with the upright Crawford and all of his advantages.
Gamboa seems very strong. He's up the right. You saw what happened, whistling past the ear.
There's an example, Colonel, that I was talking about earlier, that when a fighter suddenly needs somebody who might be a little quicker than him, or as quick, suddenly the picture changes. Good right hand on the inside, but didn't hurt Gamboa.
Gamboa landed some flush shots in there too.
Gamboa lands a light right and then a decent left hand. And this left-handed style, to me, is not working for Terence right now.
Gamboa has seen a lot of left-handed punches in his day.
Gamboa having a really good round, landed another solid punch there.
Closing seconds of the third round. They exchange shots, but I think Gamboa get the better of it. All experienced men. This is round 4. CenturyLink Center, the hometown of the champion, Terence Crawford. Now let's see if Crawford can make an adjustment from the last 2 rounds that may or may not have gone in favor of Gamboa. They have on our score sheets, but we're unofficial.
Beat a fighter who comes from a place where a lot of good fighters come from, irrespective of their individual standings in the place. That, you know, Gamboa's been around the block in a culture that has boxing deeply embedded in it in Cuba.
I'll tell you, even though Crawford trains sometimes as a southpaw, as he does as a right-handed fighter, he thinks that he has a lot more power in his left hand when he fights as a southpaw, and that's why he does it. And he gets nailed more.
Yeah, he's susceptible to that right hand of Gamboa every time he switches, Colonel.
Well, he's not switching. He's just fighting left-handed now.
This is a left hand get through, but did it shake Gamboa? Gamboa's on the assault, putting pressure still on the champion. The bell ends round 4. All right, so it's time for Crawford to make an adjustment. The first one I make is go back fighting as a right-handed fighter, but he's going to fight as a southpaw again. If he thinks that fighting as a southpaw is confusing Gamboa, it's not confusing him in the slightest.
I don't think he's trying to confuse Gamboa. I think that when he was fighting him in his conventional style, he just saw that Gamboa had an advantage over him, which solved him, and that he just feels he has to fight him southpaw. The right eye of Gamboa.
He's had that puffy cheek for a couple of rounds now.
Good little right hand hook by Crawford.
Crawford walks him back on his heels. Gamboa doesn't like it. And remember, Terence said when he fights as a southpaw, he feels like he has more power with his left, but he's not landing many lefts.
Oh, he hurt him with the right hand.
Yeah, he staggered and dropped him with the left hand. He hurt him with the right, and the left hand dropped him. Now, how about that?
And the roof is about to blow in this place, Colonel.
Gamboa got a little too reckless.
Well, you said he was going to have to at some stage, and he's real reckless now, but his legs aren't there. Terence touches him up with a pretty good jab, whacks him with the left hand, downstairs, loads up with the right hand.
Gamboa is fighting
right
back valiantly, but is he hurt, as you say?
He is hurt, trying to hang on. Terence imposing his will on Gamboa right now. Gamboa is staggering. Slides to his right, nail with another right hand. He's ready to go again, but we're out of time in the 5th round. Nails him again. He's back on his heels. Listen to the crowd.
No smile on Gamboa's lips at the end of this round.
Great round for Terence. Beautiful, and Gamboa saved by the bell.
Here's Gamboa now. And he's nailed with that left hand and dropped. You're right, Larry. He was getting brave, and he was out of position. And the rest of this round, he's fighting on instinct.
More importantly, he took some heavy shots at the end of that round, so let's see how he can approach this.
47 all.
Yeah, at the very least. But that's the least important thing right now. The thing is, can he continue the pace? He's fighting as a right-handed fighter now, and he continues to hurt Gamboa. Gamboa's legs aren't there at all.
But he's making a stand. To his credit, ad nauseum, but he made it work for him.
Yes, he did. And here's Gamboa, who was down for the 7th time in his career in the 5th round. His legs aren't 100% just yet. Like Gamboa is throwing caution to the wind. He's trying to nail this guy.
Yeah, he's showing us what he's made of.
Yeah, he's a fighter.
He is showing us that he's got some.
He get cracked by a good.
You don't get to be as good as him over such a long period of time with not having a lot of fortitude.
Almost his left knee buckled underneath him. Talking about Gamboa. Gamboa gets there with another straight left hand that time. Closing seconds now. This is the 6th round. The bell ends the 6th. Another round for Terence Crawford. Crawford continues to fight as a southpaw. Well, the thing is, for some reason, the Cuban corner people love to pour water down a guy's shorts. So he's dripping water all over the place. And of course, once that gets, there's actually a puddle on the Tecate sign in the center of the ring, and that's where they're slipping.
Gamboa's shorts drenched. Right now, they're thoroughly dripping all over the middle.
It looks
of
like a
the ring.
bathing suit.
It's seriously.
Well, which suggests that they've been doing everything possible
To revive him.
to revive him, correct.
As they should.
Gamboa continues to slip, step on each other's front feet. Gamboa's doing a lot of slipping, and it's his own corner's own fault because, I mean, we described his trunks are a bathing suit right now. They're dripping that much, folks. Gamboa's legs are totally back, so whatever they've done in the corner, he's revived. And as I say that, he gets whacked.
Well, as you pointed out, Colonel, he's been looking down, and when he looked down, Crawford popped him. Gamboa looks like he's going through motions now. Not as serious and as alive and well.
Look at them, they just give him a shower in the corner. That's crazy. Crawford won that round, by the way.
Very slippery, very slippery.
Yeah, he's not even sitting down anymore.
You know, Crawford is ambidextrous. I mean, his turning southpaw is not a tactic for a moment to try to confuse his opponent.
No, he trains to do that, and that's different from what I talk about all the time, and he's successful at it. Virtually nuts. I don't know how far ahead Crawford really is on the score sheets. He's ahead.
Well, I don't know if there's a home fit, if there's necessarily going to be a hometown advantage, but there shouldn't be a hometown disadvantage, and he'll get credit for everything he does at the very least.
Oh, here's Gamboa in the process of landing some shots. Now, down. He dropped him, hit him with the right hand, then the left hand, and the knee went down.
As soon as Gamboa got offensive, Crawford dropped him again.
But you said that he'd take risk, and he had to take risk, and it hurt him. So Gamboa has been down twice in the fight now, but that changes the whole complexion of the fight right now. Because Gamboa is still on his feet. There's not a lot of time left in this 8th round. There he is again. And he got hurt again. As Gamboa was throwing his shoe-shine punches, Crawford blasted him one more time. Just got himself in position to make that call because he was kind of behind. Gino Rodriguez being the official that was able to call that immediately when that foot hit the canvas. And now Yuriorkis Gamboa is getting pummeled at the end of the 8th round. He was able to recover after he went down in the 5th, but here we go to the 9th. Being knocked down twice, he knows he's behind, no matter what happened in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th round. Actually, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Right hand landed, and now Crawford's gone back to conventional. He lands an uppercut.
Solid uppercut. Crawford looks a little off balance right now. Did he get hit by something in there?
No, he just switched. There he did switch it in mid-course because that right hook from the left-handed position has been a very imposing weapon for him.
I don't know, Colonel. Terrence's legs look a little wobbly right now. They do look a little
I agree with you, Christina.
Yeah.
I think he get hit by something.
I would have to agree.
And he might have been caught in the switch, and that can happen no matter how skilled you are at changing.
Well, I'm not sure what happened either, but when he went back to the corner after the last round, he looked a little tired to me. The intensity of this fight on a young fighter who hasn't experienced it before.
And it's my belief that he hurt Terence Crawford at some stage in this 9th round. Hey, Crawford cracked him again and straightened out the right leg of Gamboa. He drops him again. That's a hard knockdown that time with the left hook. So if Gamboa is tough and Crawford would hurt, how about that? 27, 26 seconds. He still has time to finish him off. 22 seconds, he's back at him. Gamboa's totally out on his feet. Can Crawford catch him one more time? There's no quitting Gamboa. He keeps battling, falling forward. Uppercut, drops him again. It's all over. Terence Crawford has stopped Yuriorkis Gamboa to defend his title in his hometown.
Terence Crawford has become an American star.
This is Terence Crawford's coming out party in his own backyard.
Well,
and putting on a, let's make it official by going to Michael Buffer.
2 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 9. The winner by knockout victory, the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, still WBO lightweight champion of the world, Terence Crawford.
So tell me, you think these folks will come back the next time?